morning, Crest Hill. Today is Wacky Wednesday, October the 18th.
I'm Sydney Studishville.
And I'm Reese Metchkowski.
Today we have a bunch for you to watch, including
Social Survey,
Why We Read,
Spit Talk Sibling Edition,
Teacher Feature with Miss Tran,
and Daily Announcements.
Without further ado, let's get started.
Good morning, Crest Hill. This is your principal, Mr. Rundle. I'm so glad to have you here in the middle of the week. Today is the 18th of October, 2017, Wednesday, everybody. It's good to be back to school, isn't it? Now that you've been here a few days, aren't you glad that you're back into the flow and the routine of things? I know I am. Hey, a couple of quick things. Tonight, student-led conferences from 3:30 to 7, as well as tomorrow night. Your parents don't need to come both nights. They're welcome to come both nights. Whatever classes they want to get to. I hope you're finding yourself saying wonderful things about what you've learned, how you're growing as a learner. It's about you getting to celebrate yourself as a thinker. So tonight and tomorrow night, 3:30 to 7. What else do we have? Oh, today during pause time, here's my Mr. Rundle read time, CMS Reads time tip. Reading is thinking. That's the thing I want you to understand. Reading is thinking. Sometimes we think about reading as being, oh, I've got to look at the words, sound them out, figure out what the word is, say it in my head, and then go on to the next word. Now that's just sounding words out. Reading is thinking. In other words, you're reading when your mind is actively engaged in asking questions. Why did the author say that? Why did that sentence not give me the final answer? What is this author trying to lead me to? When you find yourself thinking about the questions and questioning what might be coming next, why is the author doing what the author is doing, that's when you are truly making meaning of what you are reading. So today, during pause and during CMS Reads, I hope you catch yourself thinking while you're reading. Reading is thinking is reading. All right, on to some announcements.
I'm glad we got to hear from our favorite principal, Mr. Rundle.
Let's take a look at this week's social survey. Our first question was, which phone would you choose? And 79.2% said iPhone, 19.2% said Android phone, and 1.5% said Windows phone. Now, which phone would you choose?
Oh, the iPhone by far.
Definitely.
Well, we asked you which computer you would choose. 55.5% said Mac, 31.7% said Windows, 2.3% said Linux, and 10.6% said they would use a Chromebook.
So our next question was, which app would you use to listen to your music? And 47.9% said Spotify, 24.5% said Apple Music, 14.3% said Pandora, and 13.2% said they would just buy their music.
When we asked you what social media websites or apps you used, Instagram came in first at 65.3%, Snapchat came in at 55.5%, and Twitter came in third at 18.1%. We had some other social networks for you, but they scored less. Thanks for watching Social Survey. See you next time.
Bye.
Ow.
Thanks, Carter and Joseph.
This week we have a new segment on Why We Read.
A lot of people have been asking why we're doing CMS Reads. Well, this is our why. Students who read more are often more successful in their school endeavors and future job opportunities. They are exposed to higher level vocabulary, concepts, and ideas that help them build better background knowledge. Mr. Levine, why do you encourage students to read?
Well, I think one of the important things about reading is that it allows readers to create their own worlds based on what they're reading, activates their imagination, their visualization. It allows them to create questions about their own lives and the lives that they're reading about, whether it's fantasy, a classic novel, or memoir, anything that we have here, they can kind of put themselves into it.
Mr. Perko, why do you think CMS Reads is important for students?
Well, I think the most important thing about CMS Reads is just it gives students a chance to unplug during the day and just sort of escape into a book and read a book.
I think it bases a foundation for their life beyond school. If you become a lifelong reader, The worlds that are open up to you are pretty much endless. Makes you a better writer, makes you a better thinker, makes you a better conversationalist.
It does allow you to dive into a different world or a different story or to become a different character, and I think that's important for your brain to kind of have that ability to do that turn off. I think that's super important.
Did you know that 75% of millionaires read at least 2 books a month?
Yeah, at least we read for a reason. Let's take a look at the new special edition of Spit Talk, Sibling Spit Talk.
Hey Justin. Hey Cody. Did you know that it's physically impossible for pigs to look up at the sky? That's sad.
Hey Sarah. Hi Caroline. Did you know on Jupiter and Saturn it rains diamonds? What?
Hey Grace.
Hey Joe.
Did you know that Nintendo was originally a trading card company?
I like the Spit Talk with the smaller kids. This week we have a teacher feature on Miss Tran.
My hobbies are skiing, playing with my dog, and exercising.
Okay.
I wanted to become a counselor because I love working with kids, especially middle school kids. And I have been a counselor. I was a counselor 17 years ago, and now I'm happy to be back at it at Crest Hill Middle School.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Tran.
Thank you so much, Aiden. Have a great day. Have a great day, Crest Hill.
Miss Tran seems like a super cool counselor. Finally, we have a couple daily announcements. Make sure you download your pictures to the yearbook app and receive credit in the yearbook.
I can't wait for this year's yearbook.
Haven't you heard about the Balfour Image Share app? It makes it easier for us yearbook kids because when you upload an image straight from the phone to the app, then we receive it and we can get it in the yearbook.
Like Brooke said, make sure to get the yearbook app. If you download the Balfour Image Share app, you may have a chance of getting your picture in the yearbook. Of course, we'll credit you for that. The Image Share app is super helpful for us, but even more important, you have a better chance of being in the yearbook because you took the picture. This year, Crest Hill Yearbook team is working hard so everyone gets in the yearbook, including your outside life like football games, or even better when you're hanging with your friends, maybe doing homework or watching a movie. All these amazing activities would fit perfect in our yearbook. The Crest Hill Yearbook team is working really hard to show what you've done this whole year with a book full of memories. 30 years from now, don't you want to be able to look back and see how weird you looked then? If you want a yearbook, it's just $35. You can bring it to the front office anytime before October 31st. Don't be left in the dark because you're the only one without a yearbook. The yearbook is selling fast, so make sure you get it now. The yearbook team is taking tons of photos and still need many more. So if you see us, wave us over to take pictures to capture our many great moments. Don't forget to buy the yearbook. Here's a quick upcoming book fair ad.
Yeehaw! Hi!
Wednesday, October 18th and Thursday, October 19th, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Open during conferences. Friday, October 20th, 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. There will also be online access to Scholastic so that you can shop from home, and that starts Wednesday, October 4th, and that'll close after fall break, Tuesday, October 24th.
Crest Hill is having a restaurant night fundraiser at Good Times Burgers and Frozen Custard University in Highlands Ranch Parkway, Wednesday, October 18th from 4 to 9 p.m. Stop by with your family for dinner before or after student-led conferences. Be sure to mention you are with Crest Hill and the school receives 20% of all sales for the evening. Thank you for your support of Crest Hill Middle School. We also have a few friendly reminders. Make sure to write homework in your planner. And take a look at Infinite Campus every week.
That's all we have for today.
Stay snazzy, Crest Hill.
All right, here's your Mr. Rundle lame joke for this Wednesday morning. Why do tigers have stripes? So they don't get spotted. Mr. Rundle saying, have a great day, everybody. Peace out.